Here's Anders Carlson set to get this one started, and we are underway here at Lambeau. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. They go again with Pierce. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And
under pressure, they got him again. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough. On 4th down, here's Cameron Johnston on to punt for Houston. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. On 1st down, O'Donnell. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Now a play fake here on 1st down. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Up the middle, Jones. He'll take it inside. The 25.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Love looking to throw it. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. So off goes Love. On is Carlson for the Packer field goal. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. You add in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Throwing now is Stroud. Open man is Noah Brown. A huge play there for Houston. 42 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
We're scoreless after one.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Check nickel, nickel.
Texans football to start quarter two. 1st and 10, it's Pierce.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Stroud out of the gun here. Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 17-yard line. Pierce now up the middle. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Brought down that time by Quay Walker. Now 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he's got it. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Stroud will run the option left. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Pierce will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Second effort there. He was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example of what coaches talk about, a back that runs behind his pads, and he uses pads to get him into the end zone.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson. 73 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Houston set to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And Stroud now to throw. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 4. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. 3rd and 4. Stroud working out of the gun. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Packers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 48 yards.
He scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now he's absolutely shredding them.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far, even backed up late.
And a second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have taken the lead. Carlson on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. And the Texans set to come onto the field. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Stroud to throw it. Mechie has it on the slant. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. 3rd down and 1. Now Stroud working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The throwing again is Stroud. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Stroud. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Quay Walker came through to make the sack. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll see. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Christian Watson and the rest of this offense back out now. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he is really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. You never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game. As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
That's complete to Dobbs.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And, oh, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. On third down, Love. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on fourth down. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
His throw incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now in punt formation, but as we've seen, that's no guarantee he'll punt the football. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Here we go. Fix the eagle. Fix the eagle.
Stroud looking to throw.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Stroud on third down now. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary.
And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to make it 4th down.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away.
This is taken at the 23. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Green Bay's offense ready to go again.
And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
And he'll get a couple up to the 29.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation. How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Mike 6. Mike 6. Crunch time, defense. Black Ultra.
They're going to try and throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And this will be caught at the 30.
He's got the first down and potentially a lot more.
Touchdown, Packers.
Christian Watson
his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Packers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Carlson's extra point up and good.
And it's now 21-7.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
On second down, here's Pierce.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
On play action. Love to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
And, oh, that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. Third down coming up. Love going to give this one to Jones.
And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Oh, he still brings it in. Off the tip here on the deep shot.
Touchdown, Packers.
Christian Watson.
39 yards.
And the Packers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Carlson's extra point up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the... Robert Woods. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown. Robert Woods. 72 yards. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie, because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series that helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Steps away to his left. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The escapability in evidence there, as that one good for 15 and a first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And it's a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers have made it a 3-score game now here in the fourth. Now Carlson for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. Here's Tank down to return it from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's Stroud. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Let's go now. 33, yellow.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll complete this one to Watson. Now 2nd and 3. Love now. And complete once again to Watson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Love. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Here's Love.
He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Packers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Extra point, a bit of an adventure, but it does make it through. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
1st and 10, it's Stroud.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Stroud.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud.
And oh, he coughed it up, and the Packers pick it up. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.